Hello. Hello everyone, welcome in. Welcome to the Super Metroid Zelda 3 Combo Rando Tournament. I am James FNX, and today we've got game one of this round of 16 matchup between Osse and farfelu. farfelu on the left, the 13 seed, Osse on the right, the 4 seed coming in. This is a best of 3. farfelu quickly making his way into Hyrule. Osse would join him right there. That was a beam of some sort on the island. Crystal check. I see crystals at Hera and Eastern. Did not quite pick up Desert. Both the runners throughout the tournament, starting with boots. And with those boots, we're both going to make our way to Sawhorse's Closet. Misery Mire, our green pendant for today. E-Tank and some super missiles to start out. And Desert is a blue pendant, so 2 crystals and a pendant in the light world. None of those boss tokens. More super missiles for both our runners. This is our tracker Iker helping out, watching all the stuff in both these runners. Letting us know that Hylia Island not being just some missiles. Nice tree pull prize here. Some early bombs without effort. Although with the boots, you can farm some bombs outside of Kakariko. Bush crab's not going to be any help. That is a moon pearl on a lumberjack ledge blocked by Agahnem's tower. Both our runners are going to be unhappy about that. Both runners make their way into Lost Woods. They'll pass up on that piece of heart. At least farfelu will. We'll see if Osse does the same. Osse's going to grab it. Just some arrows in the drop down. And by virtue of skipping that heart piece, farfelu's gonna be the first person into, our first runner into Kakariko Village, where there's a ton of items. 13 checks in total. First power bombs, arrow upgrade. A hammer in the back. It's a nice get. Isn't going to really help with the Agahnem's tower problem, but is going to be required. $300 at the back of well, so that's gonna pay off the bottle vendor. And gravity. Bottle vendor just having a financial conundrum for us. And another pack of supers. I think that's 15 now for our runners. 3 packs worth. You have not watched any of this tournament so far. Format for this tournament is it's normal logic with 7-7-4, so 7 crystals to enter Ganon's tower, 7 crystals to defeat Ganon, 4 boss tokens to beat Mother Brain. Osse's just going to farm some bombs here while farfelu going to purchase them. A couple more checks here in the Kakariko clean out. Supers on the library. I'm going to grab those. And then one more check here, Maze Race. Farfelu's going to do it blind. We'll see what Osse chooses to do in a little bit here, that extra farming. Saving some cash, but taking a little bit extra time to get those bombs. Another E-Tank, not going to pass that up. Loot in Link's house. Punished. Punished a little bit for that. Both runners are going to see that and be a little frustrated, I think. Not grabbing that before heading to Kakariko. And Osse is going to head to Hyrule Castle while farfelu is going to take a look at South Shore. Oh, we got a double beeper. Nice 3-bomb from farfelu. Threw out the 4th one just in case. Didn't need it. We got a lamp. And Varia, we're 2 suited. 2 suited already out of Link to the Past. Missed what the chest had in the Uncle drop down, but Uncle himself had some super missiles. Is farfelu going to go turn this flute in. And also going to take this hammer and head to the front of Escape. Interesting choice here, knowing we're going to have to do Agahnim's Tower at some point for that Moon Pearl. Farfelu's going to get this save and quit spot up on the mountain. We'll get the item from Old Man. See if he chooses to do Spec Rock as well. Just mapping the second chest of Escape for Osse. And just a missile pack from the Old Man. And farfelu is going to continue up and take a look at what's on Spec Rock and what's in Spec Rock. And without a Morph Ball, can't get a ton done in from this portal here on the mountain. There's our first sword. Also gonna do a death warp here. And Osse will take a look at... Wow. Also take a look at Dark Cross as we find our first glove inside Spectacle Rock, locked by that flute. So no matter what now, that sword is in logic. Our container for Osse. Ice Beam for farfelu. And Osse is now going to go turn that flute in that he got a little while ago. We'll see where farfelu takes his glove to. It's going to be a front of escape play. I like this a little bit better, this timing from farfelu. You've got a glove already. You are one sword or a cape away from having access to... Well, you're still two swords away. You're going to get one out of... going to get this first sword out of escape here. We got to find another sword or cape to climb Agahnim's tower. And all that's left at this point is Zora and Eastern Palace, and I don't think either our runners have done Dam or Agina or Ice Rod Cave. So most of South Shore. Farfelu has done Mini Moldrum Cave, did get the lamp from there. Also going to take this flute. Neat. Good hookshot location. Also will be able to get a lot more done on the mountain in his first trip. Let's see if this ends up being Dam to Agina or Dam to... It's going to be Dam to Mini Moldrum Cave. That flute, Agina is a little bit closer. You flew to the 6th spot. Stun prize just 5 rupees. And this hookshot will make Mini Moldrum Cave a little bit more consistent. Farfelu did it really fast with the 3 bombs, though, so... Also pick up his Varia and his lamp. And let's see if Ice Rod Cave is worth a look here. No, we're just heading straight up the mountain. So we'll get a little bit of information from Osse. As with that hookshot and that hammer, we got access to the right side. So Paradox Cave, Spiral Cave, and then also access to Tower of Hera. We've got a fire source, so everything's in logic, and a hookshot, so everything's quick. Farfelu getting a nice quick death warp. Knows that there's something in Dark Cross, because it already has that small key, already has that map. Osse is not going to leave the glove behind here. Good for him. Where is Farfelu going to go? Is this the remainder of South Shore play? We'll get that hookshot. Oh, we're going to Hula Hand, get that Zora money. Ridley choosing to walk it out here to pick up all of this cash. Has money for Zora now. Obviously a flute to 8. Is Osse's going to head into Super Metroid. Take a look at this one check. Is able to kill that gamer real quick. Take a peek here as well. See a shield. Don't want that. Maybe we want that. Just can't get it right now. And back into Link to the Past we go. Meanwhile, farfelu, Ice Rod Cave, done. It's now going to set up this water walk. No pearl, so we're going to skip under the bridge. We're just going to do Waterfall Ferry into Zora. Also going to pick up Paradox, 7 items for him. No payout for farfelu here in Waterfall Cave. Some arrows on Zora Ledge, so we're not leaving that behind. More supers. More supers. Samaria. Likely required, although we do know that one of our Samaria dungeons is our green pendant at Misery Mire. And farfelu is going to head to Eastern Palace. Did not quite catch what was on Floating Island. E-Tank, that is going to stay there, I presume, for both these runners. As Osse makes his way into Hera, while farfelu is here in Eastern Palace. There's a mirror. Nice hammer-locked mirror. Nice air pot from Osse. More peebs for farfelu. Or power bombs. And Osse will have a 50-50 here with the last item in Hera is on Moldorm or is sitting in that basement basement locked behind the tower room. I think our first item out of Eastern, just a heart container. And item guaranteed, locked on the big key chest side for farfelu. As Osse gets through Moldorm, we'll pick up that first crystal. And the second item is in the basement. Not really a ton left for Osse to do here. He's got Agahnim, Zora, Ice Rod Cave, Spiral Cave. I wouldn't be surprised to see him loop back around and come back in. Yep, but he's going to finish clearing out this dungeon. No items in Eastern for farfelu that are helpful. One item left in that dungeon. This will be hookshot for farfelu. See if he wants to finish clearing out the South Shore area or head over to Agahnim. Nope, gonna fleet up to the mountain. There is our mitts. Neat. We're checking the mountain here for Osse. That doesn't... Checkerboard Cave is in play now. Mire Shed is not in logic, but is grabbable with that mirror. IC Tank. Sparflu's going to pick up some Mire here. Also getting a look at Desert Ledge, just a piece of heart. Not going to bother with that. Is going to head into the Mire area, or at least for Checkerboard Cave. Osse's a good enough player. Should be able to get Mire Shed if he wants to go for it. We do get a map check. We've got Pendant at Ice, a Pendant we knew about at Mire, 5, 6 at Swamp, and then tokens at Thieves and Pod. So one of our 5, 6 crystals is in Super Metroid. Also trying to grab that entry. What you're trying to do here is enter the dungeon or enter the cave entrance at the same frame you use your mirror. Which gives you Super Bunny state, lets you grab those chests. Nothing in there though. A little peace of mind. And into Desert Palace we go for Osse. This is a pendant, but it's 2 items that are available. Farfelu using a bomb setup gets the air pot nicely done. So we'll see if Farfelu, with even less than what Osse had coming up here left, we'll see if he makes a decision to loop back and get those mitts or not. Screw attack in Desert Palace for Osse. And unfortunately is going to have to clear out this back chest. Still missing 1 item from this dungeon. It's a shovel. We're done here. Moment of truth time for Farfelu is going to loop back in. We'll get those mitts, so we're not going to leave those out in the woods. There's our Master Sword. So that's access to Aghahnim's Tower and that Moon Pearl. So we're gonna spend a bit more time here in Link to the Past. Regina just has some power bombs. Potentially gold chorizo time. Got a ton of supers. Don't have necessarily a ton of health. We are double suited. Osse is not saving and quitting, so we're going to take a look at gold chorizo. Not able to do a ton else. I guess screw attack can make a little bit of progress, maybe towards a couple more items in lower Norfair. At least take a look at what the screw attack item is. How about another sword? That's good enough for Osse. Not going to take a look at gold chorizo. Just going to head back in, do a little Agahnim's tower climb. Oh, maybe not. Oh, save the sword. Yeah, that is a good call. Our tracker anchor. You get that automatic save. So even if you die here at gold chorizo, you're going to keep that sword. Piece of heart at the space jump spot. And we'll reset. Farfelu going to clear out swamp here. Osse going to pick up Terminator. Does not even want to pick up the missiles. So Osse's going to head into the Agahnim's Tower climb, get that Moon Pearl. And with Mitts and Hammer, tons of access to the Dark World, as we're going to be staying in Link to the Past for a while. Farfelu also going to try and get these items out of Mire Shed. You can tell when you have the glitch, you'll be able to dash where you can as a bunny. Moon Pearl is on Lumberjack. It's really nice. Really good location. Not going to work our way around Moon Pearl requirements, unfortunately. Farfelu getting both items out of Desert. We'll pick up Master Sword here. And Osse choosing to get that 20 rupees is very close to Zora money. See, Farfelu ends up popping into Super Metroid and giving that Tempered Sword. Meanwhile, pretty quick climb for Osse here. Already up to floor 6 of 7. Farfelu is not going to get that tempered sword right now. We'll certainly find it later. Farfelu will start his climb of Agahnim Towers. Osse is finishing his with Agahnim. Pretty good luck for Osse so far in this Agahnim fight. Only one blue ball so far. As I say that, there's another one. Neat. Two is quite good, though. We'll take two. No Moon Pearl, so no refill. Also, not going to worry about those supers. We got a ton of them already. And also going to do that little west side breeze. Go and get the Moon Pearl, and then we'll head into the Dark World. And that tree is no longer a tree pull after you kill Agahnim. It's just a tree. Cool game. Let's see what Osse chooses to go here. Not flipping into Kakariko. I think this is going to be a King's Tomb check before anything else. It's a little strange. We have a Mire. You can loop in Graveyard Ledge for that check. That is Bubble Bobble. And that is a very unfortunate overworld death for Osse. Farfelu into his Agahnim fight. King's Tomb just has some more power bombs. And pretty good luck for Farfelu as well in that fight. Osse finally getting back to escape. Getting his Ice Beam. Farfelu says yes to these supers. That is a safe place to... Farfelu run from Sanctuary, go get that Moon Pearl, and Osse gonna head into the Dark World here in Kakariko. Into Village Outcast for Osse, as farfelu has that Moon Pearl. Gonna hit Kakariko as well. There's Quake for Osse. We haven't seen the Charter Rock Medallion, obviously. Could be needed. And into Thieves Town we go. We got a hammer. We can kill the boss. We are not going to leave anything behind in this dungeon. That's our little dinosaur Fred from Bubble Bobble. farfelu buying bombs from Bomb Shop. It has on a low count, and typically not particularly good deal. 100 rupees to fill your inventory, but in combo rando we got those bomb capacity upgrades. So we get high jump boots and mushroom. Bombos on Stumpy. Just a piece of heart in the dirt. So both runners now have one medallion that does not open Misery Mire. But Misery Mire is a green pendant, so hopefully that won't matter. farfelu getting all of this Southwest Dark World stuff out of the way before grabbing a Smith. Presuming you're going to grab the Smith on the way, turn it in before Thieves Town. Nice easy play here. Just 5 rupees in the dig game. farfelu does have enough money for chest game, so won't miss out on that item. And farfelu also emptying out his magic inventory is gonna do a fake powder with that mushroom. E-Tank, farfelu not going to turn that down as Osse heads into blind fight. Nicely done. And nothing of note here in Thieves Town other than a boss token. So farfelu's gonna spam the Samaria. We'll hit it once, get that meh sound, and switch to mushroom, make some fake powder, and get rewarded with a fire rod. Are you kidding me? That is a game changer right there. So farfelu is going to finish at Thieves Town, get a refill on magic, and then be able to do Skull Woods on this trip as well. purple chest has a just and after reward of 1 quantity 1 arrow. Farflu's going to head into Thieves Town. Osse is going to go turn in this purple chest, go get an arrow. And while these two runners kind of catch up in each other's footsteps, I'm James FNX. You're watching the SMZ3 tournament. Round of 16. This is game 1 of the best of 3 series between farfelu, the 13 seed on the left, and Osse, the 4 seed on the right. Tournament format this year is normal boots. So just a normal 7-7-4 seed, but we're starting with boots. So we go fast in Link to the Past. So he gets his 1 arrow. And he's going to head over to Hype Cave. There's a couple things in there that to get caught up on. Mushroom and high jump boots, I believe. Yep. And from Osse's perspective, we've got Front of Skull Woods, Palace of Darkness. Farfelu has Back of Skull Woods as well. And then a couple odd checks in Super Metroid still. We're still missing that Morph Ball to kind of open that game up. We also got this Graveyard Ledge check from Osse. Let's do our first look here. He's only 20 rupees though. Osse did have Zora money, spent a bunch on Dig Game and Chess Game. Dig Game at 5 rupees and like Dig 3 or something. Osse is going to want to have enough money for Zora before heading over to Catfish, if that's part of the plan. But first look at Bumper Ledge as well. Just missiles there. Also going to head into the front of Skull Woods. Powder's here. That's good news for Osse. Is right in the location to go check it and go get that fire rod. Farfelu gets his Quake. Osse may get locked out here. Does pick up a small key we'll get this one. Oh, that's nice. You can't get locked out in SMZ3. That is a pleasant feature. ₹50, the prize. Yeah, this is going to be time given up by Osse here. He's going to have to come back and do Skull Woods later. And one item is left here in the back. We know it can't be the powder, obviously. Osse. Your stun prize is ₹5. This is probably going to be a run over to, yeah, Catfish into Zora. Also going to turn that mushroom in. So, mirrors are great. Osse is going to say goodbye forever, or for a while, to that powder, to a fake powder play. Unless there's nothing here in Zora, that's ether. It is required. That's very unfortunate. Like, there's a world where these 3 checks are nothing. Oh, it is a pendant. It may not be required. But I don't think you're going to not pick it up there. Farfelu gets through Moth. Catfish kindly donates the rest of the Zora tithe. Osse is not interested. He's gonna do Ice Rod Cave first. Get that fake flipper state. See if Osse chooses to go under the bridge as well. That wasn't really an option for Farfelu without running all the way out of Zora's domain and back. Farfelu did Zora. Osse is not. Osse is gonna get Waterfall Ferry as well along the way, and he's also gonna check under the bridge. So this is a new check. Just ₹20. So our answer appears to be in Palace of Darkness at this point. Or in one of our few Super Metroid checks up in Norfair, Wharf Ball. Yeah, Alpha PBs. Screw attack. We got a few checks and Super Metroid that are available. I think both our runners are going to try and exhaust what they can in Link to the Past before making those checks, though. Osse has been more willing to dip into Super Metroid for close checks as we've gone along. Farfelu did not hop in when he was in the Misery Mire area to get the screw attack item, which is that sword that Osse has. Yeah, if Misery Mire has the progression, sad times for everyone. Farfelu trying to get this bomb jump slash fake flipper. Gets it done. We'll head over to Catfish. Kern jump. With Pearl Mitts, Osse is also going to head over to Dark Death Mountain. We've got 6 checks up there between Hookshot Cave and Super Bunny. Farfelu also is very happy about how mirrors work. It's his ether. There's a really nice quick mirror bonk to progress the screen for that mushroom turn in. It's not Super Bunny Cave. Let's check Hookshot Cave for 4 checks. Nothing there. Get a look at Turok is ether. It's by the GT area. The 2 items in GT area were trash, but the screw attack item is Osse's Tempered Sword. Osse with Gain Samaria is going to hop in here and do what it can. Farfelu will get to do a lot more here. Not in logic, obviously. That fire rod's still locked logically by the powder. So this could be a chance for Osse to pick some time back up if there's not much here in Turtle Rock and Farfelu gets all the way to Laser Bridge. If Farfelu chooses to go into Turtle Rock. Unfortunately, a small key in the first check, so we're going to at least go to Chain Chomps. And that's it. Let's see where Osse goes from here. So be a pod play for Osse, while Farfelu is going to hop into Turtle Rock. So Farfelu will get to explore the entirety of the dungeon other than Trinex. Unless we find an ice rod in here. At one heart farfelu, we may be taking a couple tries to explore the entirety of the dungeon. We'll see. Farfelu smartly taking a death warp would not be able to use the quick strat with hookshot and fire rod in Torch's room. He'll get a bit of a refill. Not bow locked at the offset. We still could require a bow to progress fairly deep into this dungeon though. Still chance. Osse's not going to try and mimic just yet. We get blue mail for farfelu. Not a requirement. A nice little safety item though. Already being highly uncooperative for Osse. We also did pick up a small key on the right side, as we knew was going to happen based on what we saw from Osse's screen. And oh, the chain chomp's getting farfelu. They thirst for blood. Speaking of thirsting for blood, Mini Helmosaur getting Osse there for a little bit of damage. And a trip back to the start of Collapsing Bridge. Don't get yourself trapped in there, farfelu. There you go. Gets his big key. Osse gets his big key in pod. And sword number 4. Container of the Dark Frosty and missiles. Is Osse gonna try and do some mimic clipping? Does not look like it. Osse, I think already did Eastern Palace, so let's see where he heads now. It's going to be Misery Mire. Mimic K for farfelu. Speed booster. Oh, that's a good find for farfelu. Yeah, so farfelu got the fire rod by doing fake powder. Osse did not do fake powder, just turned in that mushroom, which is ether. So we're learning a lot of locations Powder can't be. As Osse heads into Misery Mire. Oh, baby, double beeps. Love to hear it. We're an hour into the seed, and we have seen 2 Super Metroid checks. 4. We've seen 4. Here's our first bottle. We've grabbed 2 Super Metroid checks. We've seen 4. Farfelu taking the safety doors. Already died once in here unintentionally. Bug net. Who doesn't love a bug net? There's the big key here in Misery Mire. Didn't catch what the last item was in Chirrucklay's Bridge, but Farfelu takes a death. Our small key, yeah. It's hard to pay attention when you have the beeping. One more check-in here before the boss for Osse has gotten one of the 2 items. So it's either at... Osse going to take a death. It is either here at... on the boss or cutscene, as Farfelu's going to pick up Tempered Sword. Check's a little trickier to spot than it looks when you don't have bombs or a morph ball. So Farfelu is just going to kill GT. We have so many supers that it really doesn't matter. Osse is going to head to the boss. Finally gets up there, takes a look at 300 rupees, says no thank you. We'll take up this Tempered Sword. Where are you going, Farfelu? This will be, we did TR. Gonna hop into Upper Norfair now. So Farfelu has decided that Pod is not worth the play here. Potentially bow locked. Don't blame him. Does have this speed booster out of logic. Be able to get a look at the item here. Won't be able to think you can grab it. Just missiles anyways, don't care. And Osse being chased by a very large eyeball. Space jump. So not only is cutscene chest nothing, but now we get space jump. So Osse is gonna head up. Now we got space jump, screw attack. We can make some plays here in lower Norfair. Speed booster E-tank is a heart container. Speed booster itself is an E-tank. Farfelu doing some exploration here of lower or upper Norfair, Osse and lower Norfair. Reserve for Osse. And nothing there for Farfelu. Gonna reset back to the save point on Bubble Mountain. Oh, back to the ship actually. Wave beam here in lower Norfair. Farfelu picking up some checks here in Green Bryn. More supers. Red mail, so nothing so far in Super Metroid. Other than that wave beam for Osse. We got Sick Kid in play still, that's correct. I don't... we've got Green Pendant turn in. Farflu's gonna go check Morph Spot. And Mother Brain Pedestal. That's Farflu's first bottle. We'll pick that up. Now, Osse's gonna hang out with our pal Kakariko. More spot just some missiles, the arrows of Super Metroid. If you were Morph Ball, where would you be? Probably in one of these two runners' possession. But not yet, not so far. Nice Shine Spark from farfelu. Runs out of health about 3/4 of the way up. Okay, boomer action for Osse. I think farfelu's going to head to Paw now. No, we're going to check Sick Kid. Sick Kid's giving us his heart. Nice clean green gate glitch from Osse. This be a Misery Mire dip for farfelu. X-ray, that's not going to do it. Farfelu going to climb through Misery Mire. We'll get that space jump. Osse can't say no to a shield. And now Osse will do the upper Norfair checks that we saw from farfelu. And Osse with that wave beam gets to peek at that item that farfelu had to go down and look at. We got one boomerang. We don't want a second. Nice door state extension from farfelu. Clip that ledge. see what happens next after these runners get done kind of crossing each other's paths. Osse, nothing he wants in any of those checks. Gonna just reset, get back to... Gets back to... Norfair is gonna head up to Red Tower. Yeah, we are a flipper short of a logical pedestal. Which I'm sure is going to make both myself and Iker happy. Let's see how this fight goes for farfelu. Nicely done by Osse. Nice clean climb of Red Tower. Farfelu down to 1 heart. This is a little spicy. Flippers! Hooray! Farfelu, what are you... What? Oh my goodness. Alright, we're clear. We're out. We're good. Osse's going to fill up the ship. And farfelu is going to clear out what he can out of Palace of Darkness. We'll see if farfelu wants to try a Mimic Clip here. I don't think he filled up his bottle before coming here, so we won't be able to do a camera unlock. Gauntlet for Osse. That was so fast. Those are just bombs. Green penetrated for farfelu. Didn't see it, but we're still going to pod, so it's probably not relevant. Everything is just missiles. Of course it is. What a good game. Osse is done here in Super Metroid for the time being. Where are we taking these flippers? We're going to turn the green pendant in first. Osse will get a 5-pack. And then Osse will get Sick Kid's Heart. And then we're off to Swamp Palace. Farfelu is going to try this mimic clip and try and push this mimic into the wall and send him to his home planet if everything goes well. All right, so we're off to our home planet. And Farfelu will get to take a look at, I believe it's one item over here, along with a small key. Oh, it's just 2 small keys, even better. So 5 key front, that's really nice. Another nice state extension from Farfelu. Farfelu really showing off some Link to the Past technology in this seed. Farfelu gets his gold sword. Plasma. Osse gonna full clear this dungeon. We're gonna do a little diver down action on the left side. Nice and smooth. Pick up this small key underwater. Farfelu at this point has got to be feeling some heat. I think Osse certainly has the advantage in Super Metroid execution, and Farfelu was hoping to stay in Link to the Past as long as he could. But gonna have to go get those flippers now. Those are not the round objects we're looking for, game. Those are just bombs. Nice climb from Farfelu. So far, just plasma in here for Osse, though. Flippers for Farfelu. And an Argus fight with us. So we got a gold sword. Getting bullied a little bit. Should be quick. We're through it all. There's a big key, so one item left in that big chest. We'll see if Osse does a turnaround. There's not much left for Osse. I can't imagine he's going to leave that on the table. Farfelu also going to head in this one. We'll get that plasma. Burna. That puts Spike Cave into logic, but not much else there. Osse's going to immediately follow that burner into Spike Cave. Oh, we get the beeps again. I love it. And it's just a shield. So, Ice Palace enjoyers. Osse smartly here is going to go grab some extra magic. Having to use Bombless Medallion to clear out Freezors. Fun fact, with the gold sword, you can dash through those pickles and not get zapped. And into Ice Palace we go for Osse. "90 minutes, no morph ball. We're about to clear out our third pendant dungeon." Just means we get to have like baby Super Metroid. By the time we actually get to play Super Metroid, it's going to be, well, plasma. We'll have space and screw attack, all this stuff. Super Metroid went to a farm upstate. That is dark, but sort of true. Farfelu gets through Argus. We get that big key. Presume he's going to go back in and go get Burna. Very nice icebreaker from Osse for the prize of 10 arrows. Already found 2 items in this dungeon. And I think you just have to beat the boss. Like, if it's not here, you have to play for Ped. I don't know what else is really out there that's doable. Also gonna try and bomb jump over here. Nice clean bomb jump from Osse. Farfelu did not do left side in his trip. Just chose to do just went straight to the back, so we'll do these left side checks and the big chest. And our last item is on Cold Stare, so no choice but to beat this boss. And then also you'll have a decision to make. Are we going to just beat Desert and do Pedestal, or are you going to go and do your Bubble Mountain checks? I did Bubble Mountain. He did a lot of Brinstar, actually, so I think it's just going to be a pet player. Oh, he did Norfair. He hasn't done Brinstar. That's right. Not the place I'd want to be, that's for sure. Gold sword cut through these puffs. And that's 20 rupees and another pendant. Farflu's going to head nice, and Osse's got a decision to make. Osse has decided the pedestal is for him. Osse into Landmola. Gold sword takes it out real quick. There's pendant number 3. Maybe Morph is in SMB3. Yeah, it could be. At this point. Let's see what the pedestal has for us. That's not the way to go. That's the way to go. All right. Chat, I know you love a good pedestal pull, especially blind. Let's see what we got. That's a morph ball on pedestal. To go along with the moon pearl on lumberjack. Yeah, something to see it. Farfelu gets pendant number 2. I believe Farfelu understands the. Oh no, he saw us under the bridge before the joke, the punchline is revealed. We got 70-40. We're just gonna go kill Ridley. Get the last few items out of lower Norfair. So Osse is going to have to find powder somewhere for this fire rod. That is a missile. Missile's all the way down, as Iker reminded us. Farfelu's going to do Spike Cave before getting to the punchline. And some aerospace and Peeps of Shame. Also cleanly through that room, as Farfelu is going to go find out the punchline to the joke. Sans Undertale versus Ridley. Nice clean fight from Osse there. Really well done. Crystal number 1 is the reward. And that's just a piece of heart. farfelu through landmill. We'll pick up pendant number 3 and we'll go get a morph ball. Osse with a little bit of a lead time-wise, but that powder is still looming. It's going to be really hard to say who's got the advantage until we find that powder. Farfelu going to get morph. I think there is one more check along the way here in lower Norfair that is morph ball locked. And it is just a piece of art. And farfelu going to follow behind into lower Norfair. See how efficiently Osse can full clear the rest of Super Metroid. Not much left to do here in Norfair. Let's get out. There are the ice beam area checks. Osse does not have speed. Nice clip. Nicely done. And we also have the high jump area checks at her left. Nice mock ball by Osse. Farfelu using nice spring ball location for Osse. Farfelu using a Shine Spark to take care of one of those key hunters. And farfelu into his Ridley fight. Spring Ball Dog is very adorable. Got ourselves a charge beam. So, plasma wave, ice charge. We're not going to worry about any of the bosses at this point in Super Metroid. Yes, dog is good. Farfelu gets through Ridley, no problems. Time for Kraid. That's how the quick kill goes for Osse. It goes very quickly. Crystal number 6. That is our other 5/6 crystal along with Swamp Palace. Farfelu will get his wave here shortly. And nothing in Kraid's domain. Yeah, the big advantage here, Farfelu is down a little bit in time behind Osse, but Farfelu did fake powder to get that fire rod, which we know we're going to need. Into Meridia we go for Osse. There's our bow. That's locked behind Speed Booster, which is in Mimic Cave. So that's big for Farfelu. That's very big for Farfelu. We'll be able to get that bow on this first trip to Meridia. Also, we know that Powder's not going to be on Armos Knights or Helmosaur. Supers on top of Mama Turtle, just regular missiles in the wall. Sleep peacefully, Turtle. Osse just trucking through Meridia here, getting these checks down nice and quick. Picks up reserve tank. More nothing. Let's go kill a Botwoon. See if Farfelu actually grabs this spring ball or not. It's probably worth the time to get it. Nope. Farfelu's going to say no thanks. I like a luxury spring ball myself. Nice clip by Osse to get these super or speed booster locked items, which unfortunately are just 2 pieces of heart. We're going to save and we're going to check some pits. The seed has been the pits so far. More blessed dog content. E-tank and some missiles, not enough to warrant grabbing for Osse. He's going to reset back to the save point. Check out the right pit. Meanwhile, Farfelu is on his Kraid fight. Nice quick kill for Farfelu as well. Nicely done. Just a heart container missiles in the right pit, so no thanks there either. It's going to reset back again, and we're going to make our way towards Dragon. Also going to have to use a little creativity here as well. Nice clip. Nicely done. But before Dragon, we get a Botwoon. And say goodbye to Botwoon. Tried his best. Didn't see where Osse got grappling beam at, but perhaps some Shack Tool enjoyers in chat. We've enjoyed everything else the seed has given us so far. Why wouldn't we progress? Why wouldn't we put progression in Shack Tool as well? Go for Farfelu. Osse will make his way into this Dragon fight. Oh, I was just trying to get over to fry a shrimp. Wasn't able to get that grappling beam shot off of time. Blocked again there. Got it that time. And that is one cooked shrimp. Another boss token and just 10 arrows here. So Osse. Osse resetting for some reason. Not sure what's going on there. Not sure what happened there. Let's do a reset. We're 2 hours in almost. Osse's gonna try this fight again. Not sure what happened there. But we're 2 hours in to this SMZ3 tournament 2025 race. Round of 16, game 1 of a best of 3 series between the 13 seed Farfelu on the left and on the right, the number 4 seed Osse. The seed's had jokes. The seed has had lots of jokes. We've had a Moon Pearl on Lumberjack. We've had Morph Ball on Pedestal. And we've had Fire Rod at Magic Bat, which Farflu got with fake powder. Powder also, or the mushroom also locked Ether, which blocked our pedestal. So no way to save the mushroom once Osse turned that in. So Osse's going to be hunting for powder as well. Osse is trying to set up a blue suit here to try and get that bow out of logic, what it looks like. Some suit shenanigans of some sort to create a shine spark. Well, Farflu almost into the Dragon fight himself. All right, got hooked on. I think he's got suit. Yeah, he's got a shine spark state. Osse showing off his knowledge of Super Metroid. Going to do some legal in this format crimes. Try and get this bow. Meanwhile, Farfelu is going to have a much more normal fight to kill Dragon. So what Osse is going to try and do here is never jump without spinning. Or being a dog. We're going to try and maintain this Shine Spark state until we get back to Main Street. Farfelu can take this bow and head to finish out Paw and Eastern. One item each, I believe. So far, so good for Osse. And there is your bow for Osse. Nicely done. Osse is not interested in turning that hookshot into a shack tool check. Osse is going to keep things in Super Metroid. Yeah, I think he is taking this all the way to X-Ray. Nope. Taking this all the way to Waterway. Makes sense. X-Ray you can do with Space Jump pretty easy. This is impressive on Osse's part. This is really impressive on Osse's part. This farfelu into his Elmosaur fight. Got a gold sword. This should be easy pickings. Nicely done by farfelu. Wow. Just a heart container for Osse, but really impressive. Big old stack of game knowledge from Osse's part. We'll pick up this blue mail on the way out. Sneak our way in for some supers. Or whatever's that super spot. Or Spore Spawn. Spore Spawns deserve better. Spore Spawn got what he deserved. It's only a piece of heart. Wave gauge check, just power bombs. Also cleaning up all of these Brinstar checks that Farfelu did a lot of them. Not all of them, obviously. We didn't have Morph Ball back then. Meanwhile, Farfelu into Armos Knights. No item there either, just boss items. A tank for Osse, that's his 4th. 20 rupees aren't going to be enough to be interested. We'll visit the Etacoons. Meanwhile, I think Farfelu is going to head over to Wreck Ship now. Nice cape. Farfelu saying no thanks to the cape. Farfelu also said no thanks to Grapple Beam in Meridia. I would not tempt fate in a seed that's already put progression at pedestal, at lumberjack, and magic bat. To make myself want to go grab that again after if Shack Tool's the answer. See what bomb trees those got hiding. We've also got just an E-tank there. It's got the power bar and bomb door. Nicely done by Farfelu, taking out Fantoon. And Osse heading back into Link to the Past will probably clear out Pod in Eastern here. Nah, I don't think Osse's going to be doing fake powder repeatedly. It's one of those checks you either are a fan of it and do it, or you're not a fan of it and you're just never going to do it. And if it burns you, it burns you. And we don't even know at this point if it is going to burn Osse or yet not. We don't waiting game to find that powder. We're also looking for an ice rod. Osse going to turn in Big Bomb. Morph bombs, not going to want them there. Nothing in the waterfall fairy for Osse. Now head to pod. Yeah. Race 2 in this series is tomorrow. Pyramid Fairy, yeah, sorry. It's been a long seed. Been a long seed for all of us. Silver arrows for Farfelu. Yeah, skipping bowling, that's brave. These skips are super brave. Osse needs one of the keys for Book of Medora. That's what you wanted to see. 2 hours and 13 minutes into a seed. You wanted some literacy. Is Farfelu gonna blind check Gauntlet here? We are on an ice rod hunt for Farfelu. Osse has the extra portion being the powder. And then Osse also needs to take the powder to Magic Bat and turn it in. We've cursed these runners enough, Mathwiz. We don't need to curse them anymore. It's this has been a seed. It's going to be a seed where we're going to be left with a bunch of terrible checks in Super Metroid. Osse gets pod done, heading Eastern next. Farfelu cleaning up Brinstar. Eastern Palace for Osse. Farfelu doing the morph locked checks up here in Pink Brand. Not going to find much out in here. Nice timing from Farfelu on that super missile. Let's see if Osse decides to do Eastern Palace Big Key Chest or take the 50-50. It'll be... I mean, the 50-50 will not pay off for him. Farfelu at 1 super is mildly concerning, I guess. Also just deciding to grab Big Key Chest on this loop. Not gonna risk it all leaving an item behind here. That was 3 items. Osse losing count. This seed has been so long. Don't blame Osse for losing count at all. There's the powder. Good location for it. Quality location. Great seed. That is really isolated for Osse, honestly. I can't imagine he's going to leave that check for too much longer. There's not a lot he can do in Link to the Past at this point. So, he will need to go back and actually turn that powder into a fire rod. Is Osse gonna head back into Super Metroid? Nothing at first missiles. Osse gets his book. And hopefully, Osse's got a whole wreck ship to clear before going back to Brinstar. X-ray check for farfelu. That's just a piece of heart. We're going to leave that be. The farfelu did skip the bowling checks. The bowling check. I mean, Osse is gonna take on Pantoon. Should be a quick fight. So trying to get that super in to finish the fight off, but does not get it. Finishes it off there. Let's see where farfelu takes things now. Getting the E-tank at bomb trees though. farfelu finishing his cleanup of criteria. And farfelu will check shaft supers. Horrible place for 5 rupees. Farfelu's had enough of thinking for the moment and is going to go beat Mother Brain. I don't blame him. Take your time, you got to do this anyways. Get a chance to think about what you have left in the game, how to partition it. Yeah, we have tablets and logic. Those got to get... I mean, they don't have to get checked, but... Ice Rod could be on one of those tablets. Silver arrows for Osse. We saw those on farfelu saw. Osse is going to go bowling. All right. Good pupper. What's good pupper got for us? Farfelu not even trying for baby skip. That's fine. Just get drained. Refill. It's a half magic. We're going to pick that up. But... just power bombs on the speed booster item there. It's not going to leave anything behind. Half magic is the answer, but it doesn't suck there. Oh no! Oh no! Ice Rod Gravity. So the race now is Osse getting to that powder and then turning it in versus farfelu getting back to gravity. Osse doing some check cleanup. You know, farfelu into final phase of another brain fight. We're just vibing. Got the stand-up glitch. Farfelu getting some nice damage in before getting the rainbow beam, hyper beam. Nicely done from farfelu. And Osse will have powder here shortly. Now it's just a matter of Turning that powder in for Osse to go in go mode. Farfelu making his way through the escape. Just about time to get 1G in chat for Farfelu. Got one more screen to go through. Ooh, misses his. This is a Shine Spark's gonna have to go this up the slow way. But he is out. That's 1G for Farfelu. Yeah, Osse's not gonna get Speed Booster. That's for sure. Speed Booster locked behind her to rock the Fire Rod. Farfelu gonna do Big Bomb here. Oh, we're gonna do a 45 check too. Oh, tablet checks for Farfelu. That makes sense. Like an E-Tank. Osse back into Link to the Past. Gonna check some tablets. And now we get a Big Bomb check from Farfelu. Farfelu putting that hookshot to good use, getting dash action with this Big Bomb. Alright, does Osse believe in the other tablet? Does. Farfelu would join him up here on Death Mountain to look at the Ether Tablet. I think this makes sense to check the tablets first before powder. Tablet, they're about the same depth, logic-wise. It certainly feels worse if it's a powder that was right next to Morph Spot. Osse is going to have a Fire Rod, and Osse is going to enter Go mode. 2 hours, 36 minutes and change. Meanwhile, Farfelu is going to head back into Super Metroid. And Osse's gonna go kill a moth. Farfelu's already done Skull Woods, already done the majority of Turtle Rock other than the boss. So if you're looking at kind of a timer here, it's starting to run out for Farfelu. Gonna go through Croc, the entire Croc area. Got to get back to Gravity to get that Ice Rod. It is not looking good for Farfelu. Is also not looking good for Crocmire when you have charged plasma. Farfelu is just kind of out of ammo, which is a little not great. Gonna get a bit of a refill here. Osse gets through Moth. And Osse sees it, or Farfelu sees X-ray. Osse gonna head to Turtle Rock now. Chat talking about Mothiel and the Gold Sword. So the Gold Sword does spike damage. And Mothiel is coded to be invulnerable to spikes because he's in an arena with spikes. It'd be really easy to just bash him into spikes. So in the vanilla game, the Gold Sword slashes and spins don't do any damage to Moth, and Tempered Sword spins don't do anything to Moth either. Rando realizes you're going to be in situations where you have a Gold Sword against Moth more often than not. So do away with that code. Farfelu, where are you going now? Farfelu's going to head to Meridia through the portal. So we're going to see a plasma check. You know, Osse is going to make his way through Turtle Rock. These chain shops today, I'm telling you. They have been big jerks for both runners. The one bad thing I think for farfelu here is if you choose to skip bowling and gravity, you choose to skip it knowing your opponent's likely to do it. So that's a very good possibility that pair of locations is what farfelu's chosen as his last location. Which will be very unfortunate for him today. Yeah, there's a chance he could do Lost Highway here to wreck ship. Farfelu also doesn't have that fairly easily accessible grappling beam, so can't do shack tool. Isn't going to bother. Is trying to set up this clip here to do backdoor shack tool. Got to get this enemy set up in a very specific location, and just enough to poke your head through that ledge and clip through. Farfelu trying real hard for this clip. Trying real hard and just investing all this time. And back down again as Osse into Trinex. That might be enough? No. Osse through. And Osse will head to GT. Osse still has to get through Turian. Farfelu has beaten that before. Has Farfelu given up on Shack Tool? Nice spring gate glitch from Farfelu. Farfelu's just going to go get this grappling hook. Oh, jeez. Oh, no, he hasn't done Mama Turtles yet. Oh, he has done Mama Turtles. What? Were we just going to go get the grappling hook? I don't like this. Also doing a full right, or at least right to compass. It is not in compass. Let's see if Osse goes. Got that mirror out, so we're gonna go left side now. Stalfos room. That's a lot of money. Some arrows. And a small key. Nothing there. And while we wait for Shaq, let's give shout outs to Iker, our tracker. He's taken off for the evening. He's got a league Link to the Past Randomizer League race coming up. So let's give a big thank you to Iker. And Shaq just having a reserve tank. Osse into Rando room. It ain't there. Farfelu is going to make his way to gravity. We'll get that ice rod, but it may be too little too late. Not sure yet. Still got some race to go. Oh. You've got power, Ross, so you just power it. Right, not Bob's chest. Vanilla big key. Love to see it. Love to see it. And Osse will make his way up the climb. Meanwhile, Farfelu is 2 checks away from this ice rod. Not going to turn down half magic. Not going to turn down an ice rod. Now Farfelu's got to make his way back into Link to the Past. And Osse heading to the Gauntlet. Yeah, Farfelu still has to beat Turtle Rock as well as GT. Osse into Landmo 2. Nice timing with that arrow. Nicely done. Nice quick kill. Osse through torches 1. Through torches 2. Osse opening some chests for fun. Mold Worm 2 down. Looking for speed boost. That makes sense. Makes sense to look for speed boosters, speed things up a little bit in Turian. Meanwhile, farfelu making his way through Turtle Rock. And Agahnim 2 for Osse. Yeah, Gamma Osse blue suited all the way from Dragon to the bow. Some truly sicko stuff. As Osse heads into the Ganon fight, we got gold sword, we got silver arrows. This is gonna be quick. As quick as Ganon lets it be. You know, farfelu into Trinix should also be quick. Turtle Rock done for farfelu. Seven crystals for farfelu who make his way to Ganon's tower. And get 1G ready in chat. For Osse, as he is 1 goal done, 1 goal to go. Osse getting that save and quit out of the way. We'll reset. Head to the ship. Farfelu starting his GT. Osse's finish will be when he gets back to the ship and escape. Farfelu's finish will be crossing into the Triforce room on Ganon. Not often you see both runners on different goals at the end in a SMZ3 seed, but here we are. Is Farfelu a full-rate truther? The answer is no. Clean terrain so far from Osse. And I'm sure Osse will go for a baby skip. Does not get it, though. A happy 3-hour mark, everyone. Well, Farfelu almost to Ice Armos and his big key. A Zeb skip from Osse. Into the Mother Brain fight for Osse. Farfelu gets his big key. He's out. Nice clean phase 1 of the Mother Brain fight for Osse. Nice stand-up glitch as well. Farfelu into the gauntlet. So you're getting a ton of damage in here. Right, one shot for Osse, and he'll be heading to the escape. Barring any issues for Osse here, this is a little. Don't have speed booster. Can't take the quick path through. But Osse should get through this. Nice jumps. Doesn't fall down at all going into this room. Farfelu almost to Mold Worm 2. Osse through. Almost gets his ship one more screen. GG's. So GG's in chat for Osse. Congratulations. And Farfelu has had enough. And frankly, I don't blame him. So let's see if we can get these two into the booth to talk about this. And we are joined by Farfelu, and hopefully in a moment here by Osse as well. This is a nice, peaceful space to talk about how this seed hurt you.
Yeah, I think at that point I'm just too tired. I was not expecting be playing above 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, that's my second seed in a row that I have all dungeon required. Last week against Solsky, I had the same thing. I needed to kill Aga for a pet dungeon. I can't remember, and my go mode was unped.
Osse in here as well. This is a place for talking about the harms that this seed has done to you.
Yeah, I don't know. It was an interesting one. Of course.
Sure was.
The thing that stood out to me was my play to Croc. Like I went to Vitreous early. I don't know if Farfelu did or not. But then it gives you space jump. Like that's all the items to do Morphless Croc through Lore Norfair. That's a fun thing to do. But I don't think it could be in Logic. So I don't know if that was a good play. It seemed like a bad play after, in hindsight. But it was fun to do.
Sure.
It's really
I'm
entertaining.
sure it's a logic in hard, but not normal.
Yeah. Then also, Wave was on the other side of Acid Dive. And you would have needed that for Croc. But then Croc's only 2 items, too.
Yeah, and Osse, your blue suit out of Dragon, that was really, really big in this seed.
Yeah. Like, it seemed really useful. And then I ended up taking a lot longer than I would have liked to do it. So it took 3 tries. The first time I paused to equip my suits after I got the blue suit, and that just removed it. And so I had to do it again. Then I died, and then I got it. And that was for bow. I think I only had 3 spots left that could have been speed. I think it was in Super Metroid.
It was in Mimic Cave.
Oh, Mimic.
Truly putrid location.
Ah, yeah. I was counting Turtle Rock items, but not Mimic Cave.
Actually, I understand now why I'm not too far behind. I got speed before Morph, so at least I could do all the SM clear with speed.
That's a late morph.
Yeah,
I did.
late Morph, but at least I had speed.
I decided to do ped pretty early because I did the early Vitreous.
Oh dang. Yeah, it was less luck for me as well.
Yeah, I mean, it was early Vitreous into the lower Norfair thing, which seemed bad. And so the only way to save that is ped. And it was.
That kind of gross.
Yeah, at the end I was just padding collection rate. So many of my seeds, I get like 230 collection rate. I can't get a low number anymore. 243.
It's a lot of items to collect. You guys get to do this again tomorrow in just about 18 hours time, a little bit less than that.
Well, sub 2 for tomorrow would be great.
I hope the item locations are a lot kinder to both of you tomorrow than they were today. It's fun to watch, but I can't imagine it was very too terribly fun to go grabbing at breadcrumbs.
Yeah, had to have been a good chat seed.
Yeah, the chat was very, very happy about what happened. I think anytime you get 2 runners of your caliber having a 3-hour seed, there has to be a lot of good things for chat.
Yeah, I kind of like that part of it, that it was us running it, so it was a good race. No matter what it makes us do, it'll be a good race.
Absolutely. So tomorrow it's at 2 p.m. Eastern. I think someone said in chat you guys are playing game 2.
Yeah, I think there's 4 races at the same time tomorrow.
Yeah, we're getting the quad box. See how many people we can get in for commentary for those. See what we can get restreamed. Should be a fun time tomorrow.
Yeah, thanks James for coming on, doing commentary for the race, and Ike here putting in the 3 hours.
Yeah, Iker worked his shift. He's done. He had to go.
But thanks to both of you for getting us this restream. Good seed to have a restream of. And
yes, thanks for the restream. I'm sure you were not expecting to be commenting above 3 hours. So yeah, thanks, James. Yeah, see you tomorrow.
Absolutely. Thanks you two, both you two GGs as well. And we'll see you both tomorrow. That is it for SMZ3 races tonight on SpeedGaming. But tomorrow, 2 p.m., there'll be, I'm sure we'll get at least one of those races on a restream. We got the crew hard at work trying to find places for all of that. Give a shout out to these runners, farfelu, Osse 101. Their links are in chat if you want to give them a follow. Please do. They put on a great show for you. And thanks again to Iker, who did have to leave early for another tournament to finish things out. With that, thanks for his efforts getting things tracked, keep me well informed and ready to talk to you. And that's it for us tonight. GG's again to Osse picking up the win in game 1 of this best of 3 series and game 2 tomorrow. We'll see you then. Have a good night, everyone.